Hey everybody, this is Geo Joe here today with a video tutorial on the setup of the GVAS Notify desktop application. AS Notify is a convenient application that could be installed on a manager's PC or really just any employee's PC who wants to be able to remotely see the access control doors and be able to click to unlock a door. Not only that, but if you have your GeoVision VMS software or one of our standalone NVRs integrated with the AS Manager program, you could actually click on a door and then see the live view from the camera associated with that door. The AS Notify is also useful when utilizing the GV-CS1320, which is our door station intercom product, because what it will do is when someone presses the intercom button on the CS1320, you can then have this AS Notify program pop up on the user's PC. It will ring to alert them that someone is at the door. They'll see the live video, and then they can click to unlock the door. So for this video, I would just like to quickly show how you can get this program set up and working on the user's PC. So the first thing that you'll want to do once you have AS Notify installed is come up and hit Add Host. And when you do this, you'll give it a host name. This can be anything you want. I'm just going to call it AS Manager. You will need to put in the IP address of the AS Manager. Now, I am on the local network that the AS Manager is running on, so that does allow me to just input the internal IP address of the AS Manager PC. If you're in a scenario where you want to run AS Notify on a remote PC, you are going to need to do some port forwarding, and you'll need to utilize the external IP address of the AS Manager machine. But for today's demo, I'm just going to show how you would set it up internally. Your next step would be to enter in the ID and password of the AS Manager software. And then if you didn't change the port within AS Manager, you're just going to leave it as 9987. And here in a moment, I'm going to show you that port and how you need to turn on the network service so it can connect. But anyways, we're going to enter in the ID and the password of the AS Manager software. And then we are going to just hit OK. And what you'll see over on the left side is it will start to pull in all of the doors that you have added into AS Manager. All right, so if you don't get this populated, then the most common problem and the reason why you're probably not able to connect is the network service may not be running. So what we're going to do is open up AS Manager, and I'm going to show you where to turn on that network service. So once you're in AS Manager, you will come up to Tools and go to Servers, and you want to make sure that you've clicked on Remote Monitor Server. And it's a good idea to go ahead and have web server running as well. This is mostly for the AS Web utility, but it's a good idea to just go ahead and have that running. But Remote Monitor Server really is the main one that you want. Another good option is to click right here where it says Options. And you can actually set at startup for that remote monitor server and the web server to auto run. So, for whatever reason, if you have to reboot the machine or the software restarts or anything, this will make that service auto run. And so it'll make it just start up automatically when you boot up AS Notify. All right, so we'll have those set to auto start. And then if we come back into AS Notify, as I mentioned, over on the left, you have all of your controllers listed out with the respective doors for those controllers. And what you can do is you can actually click on the camera listed below a door, and you'll see the live feed from that camera. And you have now basically selected the door. What that allows you to do is you can click the unlock button here. Let's say, for example, there is a guest at the door and you see, that they're there and you want to just quickly let them in. If you hit unlock, it'll do a temporary unlock of that door, and then it will relock after, say, 5 seconds, for example. Now, if you have the CS1320, which is our door station intercom connected, you do have some more options in here. I don't have one in this particular demo site, but if I was to click on one, it would activate your other buttons here at the top. So intercom, this would basically initiate a two-way conversation with the person that's at the door because the CS1320 has a built-in microphone and speaker. So if you have a microphone at your PC with speakers as well, you could click the intercom button and it would allow you to have a two-way conversation with that person. You could also, of course, click unlock and it would trigger that door to unlock. Now, when someone presses the button over here on the right, it's going to actually put a snapshot of the person's picture, the person that was standing there. So you'll be able to see like the logs of who has pressed the intercom button on it. And just one other side note that's very useful when utilizing the CS1320. If you come here to options, you have a couple options that you can choose from here. Auto pop-up window. This is very convenient. Let's say, for example, the user that has AS Notify installed on their PC. They don't want to keep this program open all the time. Well, if you select auto pop-up window, it actually allows you to close out the program. And then if someone presses the button on the CS1320, it will automatically pop up that program on the screen, and it'll take them directly to the camera view from that CS1320. Invoke alarm is also useful because this is where you can make it ring, have an audible ring through the speakers of the PC that's running AS Notify. So again, when someone presses the bell button on the CS1320, it's going to make either a buzzer sound or a ring sound. You can also upload your own sound if you would prefer. So you just click on that and it would allow you to navigate within Windows and choose the sound that you would like to play. But again, you can choose one of these options, hit OK. You can also hit duration in seconds. So this is how long the ring is going to continue before it just times out. But once you hit OK, it puts those into effect, and it'll give you the ability to auto pop up as well as give you the ring when someone presses the button on the CS1320. So this has been a quick tutorial video on how to set up and use the AS Notify program. For further information on the GeoVision product line, please check us out at www.geovision.com.tw/US. Thanks a lot for watching.